Hey everyone, my name is Sarah and I am a PhD student in Industrial Engineering at Clemson University. And today I want to talk about the universal design, what it is, and its principles. So, what do we mean by universal design? Universal design is defined as the design of products and environments to be usable by all people to the greatest extent possible without the need for adaptation or a specialized decision. So, the universal design is expanding the current design to cover a wide range of users. Universal design considers needs of all users to the entire facility rather than just select a few. It means that it's going to consider all people with different shapes, sizes, ages, and abilities and make design accessible to everyone in the society. There are 7 principles for universal design, and I am going to get into them. The first principle is equitable use. Designing of the environment should be accessible to people with diverse abilities. This principle ensures that everyone can use the space in the same way, regardless of their abilities. Examples of how you can incorporate equitable use in your space is thinking about the entrance path that eliminate barriers such as having ramp entrance for the building. So anybody with any kinds of abilities can access to the building in the same way. But the main point is that if it is possible, it is really important to not segregate people with different abilities so that they may feel different. For example, if the sidewalk allows you to have the ramp entrance instead of having ramp beside the steps, it's better to have only the ramp to not segregate people who are using wheelchair from other people. In this way, all people should use equally, which is equitable use. The second principle is flexibility in use. Design should accommodate a wide range of preferences and abilities. This principle recognizes that people have different needs and that designs should be adaptable to meet those needs. A really great example of this is moving walkway. So think about going to the airport and you see those flat moving walkways. So if you have mobility issues or you are feeling tired or in rush or even having children, it helps you to move quicker and faster. And that's where it allows for all different types of people with different needs to get a benefit from using that movable walkway within a space. The third principle is simple and intuitive use. Design should be easy to understand and use, regardless of the user's experience, knowledge, language, or concentration level. This principle promotes self-sufficiency and independence. A very good example is the exit fire sign, which has no words and all people can understand it easily, regardless of the language they speak or the knowledge they have. Principle number 4 is perceptible information. Design should communicate information effectively to users, regardless of their sensory abilities. This principle uses multiple modes of communication, such as text, images, sounds, and tactile cues. For example, for the tactile ways, it would be using braille on the signage for the rooms, floor directories, restroom signs, and elevator buttons. Principle number 5 is tolerance in error. Design should minimize the risk of accidents, mistakes, or unintended actions and provide users with a safety net in case of error. This principle recognizes that people make errors, and that designs should be forgiving and allow for easy recovery. A great example is height adjustable desk. It is really user friendly and usually has a push button with an up or down arrow. If the user doesn't adjust the table properly to their body size, they can easily change it with minimal efforts and without the need for specialized tools. The sixth principle is low physical effort. Design should require minimal physical effort to use and accommodate a wide range of physical abilities. This principle seeks to reduce the strain on the user's body and promote comfort and accessibility. A great example is automatic sink and soap dispensers. This does increase the usability for all users by limiting most of the physical effort, like turning the handles and knobs on and off. The last principle is size and space. Design should provide enough space and room for users to approach and use them, regardless of their abilities or assistive device. This principle seeks to ensure that designs are not restrictive or limiting and can be used by people with different mobility or assistive needs. A great example is the reception desk. The reception desk has various heights, so the desk is usable by both people in a seated position or a standing position, as well as somebody who might be shorter or taller. So it allows to all people to access information free of barriers. Finally, the main takeaway of the universal design is that it is not individuals who are limited by their abilities. However, it is the design of the environment that fails to adapt and meet the diverse needs of all users.